I'd like to welcome Tim Pond from the US. Tim has multiple sclerosis. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you.
Could you tell us, when were you diagnosed with MS?
In 1997, September.
And how old were you then?
Let's see, 49.
49, which is quite old, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Most people are diagnosed sooner. Had you had problems leading up to that?
Actually, what was I was being misdiagnosed. I had a lot of motorcycle wrecks, and my doctor thought I was just having problems from the motorcycle accidents I've had.
Right. It seems as though trigger is sort of stress or trauma, isn't it? You know, it can trigger something off. But had you not noticed anything prior to that?
Not really.
No? Okay.
And you know what's odd is that, or not odd, but unusual, is I had stopped smoking marijuana. And then the MS came on real big. And I find that, the marijuana helps me with the symptoms drastically.
Right, okay. So what impact did it have on you being diagnosed with MS? Did you know what MS was?
Yeah, the main thing was just, I'm really lucky. Really, the only problem I have is a little bit of problem walking.
Oh, okay. So it's just your leg strength, is it?
Yep, and balance.
Okay. And you don't suffer with any fatigue or numbness, pins and needles or anything like that?
Very little. I just get fatigued pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm doing a lot of things that require strength, I get pretty weak.
Mm-hmm. And what about your bowel and bladder? Were they okay at the time?
What's that?
Were your bowels and bladder okay at the time of being diagnosed?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So how did you find out about LDN?
Well, I just read, Dr. Bahari's statements and some of that, and when he said that his daughter, that's the only thing he'd recommend for his daughter, and she'd done it for 30 years, I figured that it was something to try.
Mm-hmm. So how were you able to get a prescription for LDN?
I asked my neurologist, and I went over some of the facts with her, and I went over the LDN, LDNers.org with her, and said, look, and she saw she had turned out she had other MS patients that were using it.
Right. And whereabouts are you from, Tim?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, but I live in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, okay. So there is a neurologist out there who's sympathetic to LDN.
There are quite a few, from what I understand.
Right. And was it easy to get your prescription filled?
Yes, and I get it through a place in Lakewood, Colorado, okay. and they really do a good job taking care of us.
Wonderful. And how long have you been taking LDN?
3 years.
3 years. And what's it done to help you so far?
Basically, it's helped me with my, just my overall function. It seems to help me with my balance, and just seems to make me a more workable human.
Mm-hmm. And did you notice any initial side effects?
Oh, yes, just some vivid dreams.
Right. And did they go?
Well, yeah, they come and go, but, it's one of those things that vivid dreams I consider a bonus. So it's, I'm not, I was talking to a compounding pharmacist, and she said, what kind of dreams do you have? And I said, you really don't want to know. They're a little bit risque. She said, listen, I'm a big girl. Tell me what you're having. I said, well, I had a naked blue fairy sit by me the other day. And she said, if that's a side effect, that ain't too bad a side effect.
Exactly. So will you be continuing taking LDN?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you say your MS in that 3 years has progressed at all?
Not much at all. And since I've done LDN, I've had no flare-ups.
Right. So what would you like to say to other people who are considering trying LDN?
I would like to say at least try it because, again, unless vivid dreaming somehow traumatizes you, hell, I was taking what you call Avonex, interferon.
Yes.
It was doing absolutely nothing but make me feel terrible. And the LDN seems to be doing what the Avonex should have been doing. And let me tell you, $40 for a $90 day supply, $40 US for a 90-day supply, beats the heck out of $2,000 for a month supply that doesn't work.
Yes, definitely. Is there anything else you would like to add before we go?
Not really. It's just like I said, I'd like to encourage anyone to at least try it. If you try it, it don't work for you, stop doing it. And you can't do narcotics while you're taking LDN. But like I said, if you do it and it doesn't work, stop it.
Yes.
But I believe they'll be pleased.
Good. Well, thank you very much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.